So, Gabby, you're obviously a proud Villa man, and Villa are obviously flying at the moment. But
We are.
if it's okay with you, we're going to have a little chat about your rivals, Birmingham City. Do you mind
We
doing
can.
that?
I'd love to. I'd love to.
And obviously, they're in the news at the moment with Rooney, obviously Bellingham, and their new investor in Tom Brady. And we want to pose a question to you. If Tom Brady offered an all expensive paid trip on his private yacht for a week, but you had to watch every Birmingham game for the rest of the season, would you do it?
One reason why I wouldn't, I don't really like going on yachts
Oh,
or
really?
boats. I don't really like the
Even
sea.
the party boy?
I don't really like the sea.
Mm.
There's too much going on underneath me. Even when I go on jet
Mm.
skis or little boats, there's too much danger down there.
Mm.
Sharks, whales, scares me. Scares me. So it's a no for me.
So no. Would anything else that like if he took you to like?
Well, we can negotiate.
You can
I'm sure.
negotiate a deal, yeah.
No, you know what? I would go and watch Birmingham City. It'd be funny.
Mm.
They lose every game, so it'd be a nice day out.
And speaking of their form at the moment, obviously it's a bit patchy under new manager Wayne Rooney. What have you made of that appointment? The right choice? Do you think in the long run it's going to work out?
First of all, I've got so much respect for Wayne Rooney, so I'll never want to badmouth Wayne Rooney. And have they brought him in because of how outstanding he's done as a manager? Probably not. Have they brought him because of maybe it's Wayne Rooney? It's going to add to the publicity of the club. That might be the main reason, but he's still learning in management. He's not been a manager for long, and I'm sure he can do a decent job there. He's not started off so well, but you've got to give him time, and I'm sure he'll do a good job.
So it's like a double-edged sword. You want him to do well, but you don't want Birmingham to.
Yeah, you know what? I actually don't mind Birmingham doing well. I said it to a Birmingham City fan on the train the other day. I said, I want them to come to the Premier League. I don't see what's the point in wanting your rivals to go all the way down. It's boring. You want them to be up, play against each other, have them derby games. It's good for the city as well.
And obviously, we can't talk about Birmingham without talking about the blue boy himself, Jude Bellingham.
Yeah.
Obviously, in unreal form at Real Madrid. And they did obviously retire his shirt, which at the time people did laugh at. Do you think now, looking back, maybe the right choice?
No, not for me, no, because there's been outstanding players at every club. Aston Villa didn't retire the shirts of all the players that won the European Cup in 1982. Man City haven't retired outstanding players that have left, David Silva, Aguero. So for me, it was a strange decision, to be honest, but, Birmingham decided to do it. Would the new owners now have done it? Maybe not. Will they bring the shirt out of retirement? You never know, but what the lad's doing at the moment at 20 has been outstanding. He's a top player, but retiring a shirt, I'm not sure.
And do you think he can be like an all-time great, an England
Of
all-time
course,
great?
100%, because he's 20 and he's got so much to learn. I mean, Lampard, Gerrard, Scholes, I bet they'd agree at 20 they didn't have his talent, and he's young, and you're at Real Madrid. Imagine what you're learning off Cruz, Modric, Tchouaméni, Camavinga. All these players are going to learn so much of. I think it's only good for England going forward.
Does it pain you that he's from the other side of the city?
Yeah, I'll switch it over whenever he comes on the screen now. No, it doesn't really matter. It's like I said before, it's good for the city. We've got someone from Birmingham who's playing at Real Madrid. I mean, what does that say for the city? Puts the city on the map, puts the accent on the map.
Yeah.
So no, I'm happy for
Gives
him.
you some more work, maybe.
Yeah,
With your
100%,
accent in
definitely.
America.
I'll always love to go to Real Madrid and do some co-coms. You never know.
And obviously, talking about rival teams here,
Yeah.
and I'm assuming you'd never played for Birmingham if the contract would have come onto the table. Is there any other teams that, if they'd approached you, would you have said no way?
When I was playing, Stoke annoyed me. Just their sort of football, so physical. You go there and get beat up on the pitch. Shawcross, you're getting bullied on the pitch. So that was a team that I never would have wanted to play for because I didn't really like the football that they played. Obviously, West Brom, Wolves,
all the big
local rivals as well. I disliked them a lot. They wouldn't play for them. But apart from them, most other teams, they were likeable clubs. There wasn't any other ones apart from Stoke where I thought, I disliked that sort of football. I'd say Stoke, West Brom, and Wolverhampton Wanderers.
And who would have been the one team on the flip side then that they would have been able to take you away from your boyhood?
Arsenal.
Arsenal straight away.
Oh yeah.
I had a feeling you were going to say.
I know what. Growing up, Arsenal were my second team. Villa were my main team, but I love watching the Invincibles teams. Watching Pierre Perez, Henry, Bergkamp, Vieira, Lundberg, that team, Perez. Sol Campbell. Like, honestly, that team was outstanding. If Arsenal had come calling, I maybe would have spoke to them probably, but I would have obviously turned them down because I'm a Villa man.